Victory claimed amid losses. After a heated struggle, the 3rd Regiment took a sanguine store of Mareberry, the Empire's final holding in northern Gallia. Surrounded by sheer cliffs, Mareberry is a natural citadel that has proven impossible to fell in previous bids staged by the Gallian army. The militia's strategy hinged upon a newly developed form of smokescreen grenade to mask their approach and baffle Imperial gunmen. The inventor of these light-saving grenades, Corporal Isara Gunther, 16, was a tank pilot of Squad 7 and promised to be one of Gallia's greatest minds in engineering until Imperial fire at the end of this mission claimed her life. Her loss is a blow to the nation and to her squad, who saw her buried in the war cemetery near the capital. The War Orphan Counselors. As Eldian War II continues to expand its intensity and scale, the number of war orphans have climbed to record highs. According to a recent study by the Imperial War Orphan Rescue Fund, an NGO, the number of children who have lost parents is rivaled only by the number who have lost access to educational facilities despite an expressed desire to learn. Gallia is no exception to this continent-wide trend, though its parliament voiced plans to secure basic education and job training in the recent session. EWARF has approached leaders of each Europa nation, calling for an establishment of not just of orphanages, but of a full infrastructure to support these children as they grow into self-supporting adults. Welcome back, everybody, to Valkyria Chronicles. As we read, Isara fell and she's been buried near the capital.
Come back.
The song that Rosie sings at the very end of the last part is called A Love Passed On. It's both sung in English and Japanese. So, to give more focus on the song itself, the links to both the Japanese and English versions will be in both this description and the previous description, if you haven't already seen it. But this has actually changed Welkin a little. As you can see, his potentials have actually grown. Sibling ties. Whenever Darksons are nearby, his thoughts drift off to his sister Sarah, and his abilities are enhanced. This is great whenever it comes to missions that you don't need Alicia to essentially mow down the opponent. It's perfect for him, and it keeps everything in line. It's something to remember Isara with. Now then, let's level up. On a more somber note, this mission is one of the easier ones as well. Just like episode 9, it will best bet be only contained in this episode. So let's level up everybody up to 16 and unlock our final potential for snipers.
Good work. Looks like that's...
And we got new orders out of this as well. First aid. The potentials that we unlock for Marina specifically is ultimate accuracy. For snipers, their accuracy ranges from, I think it's low 50s to 75%. Ultimate accuracy is often always activated, and it changes that percentile from 50 up to 90, making the percentile to miss a lot lower, making Marina truly the ultimate sniper of the game. And with all of our extra skills, it makes her even more stronger. That taken down, let's go modify all of our equipment before we head out.
Welkin.
So we, as usual, start off with our rifles. Nothing there, but we should be getting an upgrade for the mags. Let's get added effect. We have the money, thankfully. Firepower. And lastly, increasing our equip size. Next up for our land cars, I don't think we have anything for here. GSRs should get an upgrade. But thankfully we are getting everything, so All the weapons are going at a very decent rate. Thankfully, to all the grinding, I have a lot of extra money to throw around. Flamethrowers as well get a boost, which is really needed later on. And I think we don't get armor upgrade, actually, since we got last episode. Yep. So let's check out the Edelweiss and Shamrock. Nothing for our main bodies, but we do get the spare treads, which I had to modify the Edelweiss off screen because I have a lot of extra. I have a lot of room now. And attack support for nothing. Okay. And now let's see his Shamrock. Nothing. 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 Yeah, Shamrock is the slowest to upgrade, sadly.
Come back.
Now, before we head off into story again, let's go to the audience hall because we got called there at the end of the last episode.
Lieutenant Welkin Gunther, step.
We get more royal weapons at least. I think these are Mark IIIs specifically. Oh, I was wrong. But we get more royal weapons, so we can switch out any of our current weapons for these. More royal lances. Now, let's head back to the story.
Let's begin the strategy meeting. First off, I need to ask. Lieutenant, how is Squad 7's morale?
It's been 3 weeks since we lost Isara. We're all still in shock, Captain. Personally, it still doesn't seem real to me. I can't believe she's really gone.
I see. Nevertheless, you have new orders. I sent in a request to General Damon to allow this op and received full clearance. The Gallian militia's next task is to liberate a small border town called Brule. The regiment will surround the area while your squad enters and secures the plaza. Any questions, Lieutenant?
No, Captain.
I'm taking temporary personal leave, but I wish you the best of luck out there.
Also, I'd like to introduce the new tank pilot assigned to the Edelweiss.
I'll do the best I can, Welkin.
Kreese!
He recently volunteered to be a pilot. I'm hereby assigning him to Squad 7.
Isara inherited the Edelweiss from her father. I'd like to take over where she left off. I'm still nowhere near as skilled as she was, but I'll do my very best.
Thank you, Kreese.
That concludes our meeting. I look forward to good news from Brule. Dismissed.
Fausen was lost, and Gregor with it, in a warrior's death.
What comes next, Maximilian? Things aren't looking very good these days.
The Empire claimed the earliest victories, and most of Gallia with them. Their struggles since have bested the detachments holding each location.
Meaning, we reconcentrate our forces?
Yes. Send word to gather our armies on the Magyar Plain. Silvaria, the time has come to show these rubes your power.
Sir, by my Valkyrian blood, I swear the Gallian forces will bow before you.
I believe it. They won't last long once you get serious. And that's good news for me and the prospects for Firald's reinstatement.
Once we conquer Gallia, you shall have independence for your homeland, Jaeger. But until then, you have no country of your own. You shall serve us with your very life.
I'm well aware, Your Grace. The fate of the Empire is no concern of mine. But Maximilian, you will be victorious. That's the only reason I'm fighting this war.
We're back. Back to where it all started.
It's been 5 months since we left Brule. Now, all but one of us is back to make this home again.
Captain Virat said she specifically requested this operation from General Damon.
She said that?
Yes. You know how she feels about him, but she begged him to give us Brule. She wanted us to remember why we're fighting, to help us get past Isara's death. For right now, let's stop thinking and just move forward. Let's take back Isara's home.
Back again. I had to return one more time. But the area we saw last time, no matter what I try, the door won't open anymore. What was written on those walls turns all of Europa's history on its head. It's staggering. It began, "Welcome, Sister Valkyria." Did they hide the truth from all but their own? The door won't let me in. Given what's on the walls, maybe it opens only for the Valkyrie. Maximilian got through, but he had Valkyria with him. She must have opened it for him. But wait. The door was closed when we first arrived. Then the one who opened it was... No, it's not. The chances of her... No. But there's no other explanation. What should I do?
Alright. After a quick save, let's capture home.
You will now be briefed on the operation.
The enemy is entrenched in a defensive formation throughout Central Brule and the Windmill Plaza. Squad 7 will enter from this location and cut a path into the town center. Your objective is the occupation of the enemy base camp. Expect the fighting along the main street to be especially fierce. We also have information suggesting that they place a sniper at various key points across town. Even if you don't see anyone in your immediate area, you may still be maybe open to sniper fire. Be careful where you stop. This is an easy mission because it's Brule, thankfully. It's a straight line for us. So let's get Rosie out and let's get Largo out. Now, let's go.
All right, we're set to begin. Good luck.
Isara! We're taking back our home, Is! Squad 7, move out!
Phew. Here we are. Sorry, but I'm a little scared.
That's right. This is your first time out in battle, isn't it? Kreese, combat is always a scary thing. I don't think anyone should ever forget that. I feel like getting used to the horror of war means losing hope.
Yes, sir. I understand.
Okay then, let's begin. Everybody, watch out for enemy snipers!
Alright, So we have a very special mission because this is the first introduction to multiple aces. This is Usana the Hound. This drops a part for the Edelweiss. And over here is Mash the Hunter, who is a sniper. And if you already know about my feelings about snipers in general, well, it's not going to be fun. It's not going to be fun for me. Okay, so we're going to focus on Alicia, and we're going to hit her up with the holy, the triad of orders. Going from 1 with defense boost.
This is an order! Brace up and get ready to defend yourself.
Then moving straight over to caution.
This is an order!
And lastly, finishing off
Advance with caution. Stay sharp.
with the main buff that we need to take down Usana. Let's activate Demolition Boost.
This is an order! Destroying the target is your top priority.
Now, let's save before we start up our real operation. Now, let's take back Brule. For the people. For ourselves. And for Summer. Starting off, you want to rush. You really, really want to rush.
Enemy sighted.
Since we have Caution, Defense Boost, and Alicia out here, these bullets aren't going to be doing much to us, thankfully.
Think you can stop me?
And with that, makes it a lot easier. Just keep in mind that there are landmines
Enemy unit spotted.
everywhere. So, let's take down Usana now. 1, 2, 3. There we go. That otherwise part is now ours. Come on, move. And then we stop off here. And we keep on making our rush.
Okay?
Thankfully, we already have
Enemy
Demo
unit
Boost.
spotted.
We can easily take care of that,
Enemy unit spotted.
that moving,
Think you can stop
that
me?
Molotov platform. So, let's use our grenade now. And take down Mash the Hunter, if we're lucky. Good. Golden. Makes that a lot easier.
Enemy sighted.
Before we do anything else, reload.
My turn, okay?
Take care of this guy. Okay, and that takes care of that platform. We're just a little bit too close to Mash. Now let's save real quick right before we can kill him because he's a sniper, so he's bound to dodge. Alright, with that said and done, let's see if we're able to do this on the first try. Go upwards. Ah, didn't need to save. It's always good to do though. With 2 aces down, the base camp empty, let's occupy the space and take back home.
Sir, we've done it! We've occupied the enemy's primary base!
Great! That's excellent! Grease, I'm proud of you.
Sir, I still can't hold a candle to Isara, but I did what I could.
It's ours, Ys. Home is finally home again. And your Edelweiss is alive and well and in good hands. You can rest easy.
Simple as that. Yeah. Nice and clear. With that, we get an SMG4 and a size enhanced block pin for the Edelweiss. And of course, an honor.
Well, that's it, Welkin. No sign of the enemy here either. I searched all over. Looks like they've cleared out of Brule.
That's good. We've finally recovered possession of our old homestead.
Yeah. But if Isara saw it as it is now, I think she'd feel sad. I mean, look at it. Empty of all the people who lived here, the mill just barely standing.
Huh? Look at that!
Welkin? What is it? What do you see?
Look! A lion's paw!
Is it the same one?
Mm-hmm. It's the flower that you planted that day. When we'd first met each other. It took root and grew in this soil. And now it's flourishing. Remember what you said? That there's more going on in this world than just people killing people? There are new lives all around. New things being born, even in the middle of war.
I was right. And if I let myself get depressed, well, Isara wouldn't want that. Once this war's over and we come home, we'll just have to rebuild it. We'll rebuild all of it, every last building.
Yes, we will. And we'll show Martha's little boy. We'll show him the town where he was born.
Yeah.
The liberation of Brule was a success. Excellent work, soldiers. Lieutenant Gunther, do you have anything further to report?
Yes, Captain. Through this op, we've found a new goal to strive towards.
Very good. And Faldio, you're back from your leave. Feeling rested and ready?
Yes, Captain. I'm ready.
Good. We're receiving reports of major shifts along the front lines. Imperial forces previously posted all over the country are gathering at one point. The Nagyar Plain in northeastern Gallia. Our forces are being directed there as well.
Does that mean we're expecting a major clash at Nagyar, Captain?
It's very probable. This battle is going to decide Gallia's fate one way or another. After a brief rest, the militia move out to Nagyar. I want all of you rested in the meantime. You're dismissed.
So what you're saying is, the next battle is so critical, it could actually determine how the rest of the war goes.
Yeah. Both for us and them. The opposing armies are assembling their forces at Nagyar. It'll be the biggest battle we've fought yet. The biggest battle of the war.
That means more things we love will be destroyed. More people we care about will be taken away.
There are some things we lose that never get returned. That's the world. Everything around us is in flux. The old Brule, the town we used to know, Isara. We've lost them forever.
Welkin.
But it's like you said, Alicia. We build new things as we lose the old. If we can win this battle at Nagyar, we can push the Empire all the way back to northeast Gallia. If that happens, then victory will be right around the corner. And once the war's over, the real work will start. We'll build a new mill plaza. In fact, we'll build a whole new town.
Right. And I'll be there to help you. You know, it's funny. Whenever I talk to you, I feel like everything's going to be fine.
Yeah? Well, you're the only reason I haven't completely lost it, Alicia.
Really? Thank you, Welkin. Me too. I'm glad we were able to meet and work together. Hey, Welkin?
What is it?
Once this war is all over, there's something I want to tell you.
Anything.
Chapter 13. The Clash at Nagyar.
Alright, next time on Valkyria Chronicles, we make our ways over to Nagyar and clash against the Empire and what could truly change this ever-shifting war. I hope to see you all next time.